Jonathan came to see me in an outreach we do in Treorchy, actually, just up the road. And he came in with a support worker, and they kind of wanted to do some volunteering just to sort of get his confidence up, really. From that meeting, obviously the criminal record came up, the mental health, and you know, I was realistic, and I did say, okay, these are some problems, but they are not barriers to volunteering. That is what we're here for. That is what the Big Wells Volunteering Project is there to help you with, is to be someone who can sort you through those problems and break down those barriers. But I did let him know that, you know, there would obviously have to be a risk assessment, and there'd have to be, you know, a background check, a CRB, and you know, the process might take some time. Having spoken about the sort of things that Jonathan found interesting, we decided that working with the elderly was probably something that was right up his street. You know, he liked to chat, he likes to talk to people, he really enjoys the idea, I guess, that he's helping people in his local community. And I said, fantastic, let's go with Age Connect.
We work very much on a one-to-one basis, so you know, we don't have a generic volunteering role. We very much want to work with individuals and see what it is they can offer us, and then we tell them, you know, this is what we can offer you, and hopefully we find a match between the two.
When I first come here, I was absolutely petrified. I didn't know what to expect, but my key worker Norma Houchin, come with me, and after the first, I was like, when can I go again? I have a mental illness, schizoaffective, manic depression, schizophrenia, and you know, and you live like what was going through my mind was, oh, what if I say the wrong things? What if I turn up late? What if I don't look right? The usual anxieties, which most people get first day on a job, but because of my illness, it gets blown out of all proportions. So, but I took a deep breath and went for it, and really enjoyed it.
So my tips would be really clear about what the role of a volunteer and the level of support that's required, but don't make it overcomplicated. And you know, take calculated risks, but make sure that you know you understand, you get to know the individual, and you find the right opportunities for them.
I was given a chance, and I think it's been 9-10 months, maybe a year now, and I'll always do this work. Even if I gotta go back to work, I'll still find the time on a Friday to do my voluntary work.
You know, as long as you have the right support mechanisms within the organisation. Jonathan has his own support worker, and she was involved in his introduction into this case setting. So, you know, he's been supported right the way throughout the process, and, you know, he's shown them what he can bring. I think probably the residents would be the best people to ask what he brings. But for us, I think what we've done is we've been able to demonstrate that by understanding Jonathan's needs, by listening to what work he wanted to do for us, and by really recognising that he's just got such a lot to give, and he wants to learn, he wants to really develop himself and develop his confidence around other people. You know, we seem to have found a good match, and everybody's happy.
I can't praise these people high enough. Tracy, Rachel, Kelly, Sam. It comes from them, it comes from me, but it's a two-way thing. But they show me more trust than I give myself credit for, and I've rose to that challenge.
First, Jonathan, I met almost 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago now. Again, he was a little bit nervous possibly about seeing us. He was recovering really well. He had, you know, recovered to the point where they said, okay, we think it's time for you to go out and see people. But there definitely wasn't the confidence there I see in Jonathan today. And it's just fantastic to see the growth that has come from him through volunteering and through community involvement. And that's absolutely what the big project is all about.